And breaking news coming in. Let's start with the inflation numbers that's entered the negative zone for the first time since 1977. Are we to read this as deflation? Are we to read this as a slowdown in growth? Let me now go across to Mr. D.K. Joshi with us on the phone line. Mr. Joshi, how would you look at these inflation numbers which have now entered the negative zone?
Well, I think it's primarily the base effect. See, last year prices rose so sharply, oil prices, commodity prices. I think this year they are not rising very that sharply. So I think as a result of that, inflation kept coming down in the last 2 to 3 months, and now it's going to stay negative for maybe another 1 or 2 months, maximum up to 2 months.
All right, but what are the basic indicators that you would now watch out for? Because like you're saying, it's the base effect. Secondly, we may not want to read too much in terms of negative, the growth entering the negative trajectory. Would you like to look at these numbers more optimistically at this point?
No, I'm actually not worried about deflation. I mean, the term shouldn't be used in the case of India, but there's no deflationary cycle. Inflation will stay low, but towards the end of the financial year, by March, I think it should be as high as 5.5% to 6%. So I think there's no question of deflation. It's going to be a transitory phenomena, very, very transient. So I won't worry about it at all, at this juncture.
All right. What does this do to the interest rates within the system? Because, there has been, whether it's the Prime Minister, whether it's the Finance Minister, he's been meeting with bankers, persuading them to cut rates. Now with inflation entering the negative zone, what's going to be the pressure on the bankers to cut interest rates? Because at the end of the day, the common man needs to take the benefit of negative inflation, and that just doesn't seem to be coming across.
Well, I think common man gets no benefits from this negative inflation because it does reflect his consumption basket. If you look at CPI inflation, which is still quite high, I think common man is more worried about food prices and so on and so forth. I think those don't have much weight here. So from a common man's perspective, this is no relief. But since this is a measure of headline inflation, what this means is overall pressure on prices is coming down, and going ahead, even CPI will come down.
Dr. D.K. Joshi, a prominent economist, giving his first reaction to inflation, which has entered the negative zone for the first time ever. Indian markets have also recovered marginally following these inflation numbers. Remember, Sensex yesterday dipped almost 450 points. Today, it was down about 52 points in the early session. But we are seeing a good recovery in the markets as well, as they are really not reading the negative inflation as deflationary in nature or slowdown in the growth in the Indian economy. As you can see, as we speak, Sensex now in the green, up about 25 points. And remember, these are markets that have run up substantially from October lows, from recent Feb and March lows. There's been a retracement of close to 90%, and that is why there was an element of correction that was due. It was overheated. We're seeing a lot of liquidity come in, and ahead of the budget, we were expecting to see this kind of rally, which has already happened, and hence it's cooled off. But following these inflation numbers, of course, markets are reading into these numbers more positively. And like Dr. D.K. Joshi also said, don't believe that this means that we are in a deflationary scenario. Don't believe that this means that growth has slowed down marginally. And even as we speak, the banking stock, let's also pull up the banking stock, because as a common man, what do you want to make of the negative inflation? It simply means that perhaps there could be now more pressure on the bankers in the system to reduce more rates. Now, they have not been doing that. With inflation falling, we are not seeing corresponding drop in interest rates. And now there are reports that suggest that perhaps with the Finance Minister also having a meeting with the bankers, with the Prime Minister also persuading bankers to reduce interest rates, with negative inflation, maybe there is now a solid case that they go ahead, cut the interest rate, pass it on to consumers, to people like you and me, so we can be benefited by what is now a negative inflation, which has happened for the first time in the last 30 years. It's down to minus 1.61% from 0.13%, which was in the same period last year. It's the lowest level in 3 decades. In fact, in the next week, inflation is expected to remain negative. But like Dr. D.K. Joshi was also saying, it could be a very temporary phenomena. In the next 2 months, inflation could go back into the positive territory. In fact, despite inflation set to go into negative territory, remember the Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council Chairman Suresh Tendulkar has ruled out the possibility of deflation, and so have some of the economists that we've spoken to.